Our devotional thought from Proverbs today comes from chapter 6, verses 25 through 29. Now, in chapter 6, chapter 7, chapter 8, Solomon has a lot to say about sexual immorality and adultery and these kind of things. So just straight up, we're saying some pretty strong things today. He says, don't lust after her beauty. He's talking about the prostitute, the promiscuous woman that he just talked about in verse 24. He said, don't lust after her beauty. Don't let her coy glances seduce you. For a prostitute will bring you to poverty, but sleeping with another man's wife will cost you your life. Okay, so a prostitute will take all of your money, leave you poor. I mean, she will get you like you got to have it and you keep paying for it until you have no more money. And then when you have no more money, you don't get any more. She'll bring you to poverty. But having sex with another man's wife, that brings jealous rage and that'll cost you your life. Can a man scoop a flame into his lap and not have his clothes catch fire? In other words, you go out and do sexual immorality. It's like putting fire in your lap. Of course you're going to get burnt. Can he walk on hot coals and not blister his feet? Of course not. So it is with the man who sleeps with another man's wife. He who embraces her will not go unpunished. Now, there's so much to teach in this. But let me just take you back to verse 25. Don't lust for her beauty. Don't let her coy glances seduce you. Now, when girls start showing off their bodies, young men, that's to get lust in your heart. Not love, lust. Love is something that is a beautiful thing. Lust that's a different thing. But I want you to notice what actually seduces you. We'll get more into her words later, but just look, don't let her coy glances seduce you. Literal translation. She arouses lust by the pupils of her eyes. Now, Solomon is teaching. He's teaching his son that when a girl starts submissively raising her eyebrows and looking into a man's eyes, that is incredibly seductive. This little coy raising and opening the eyes wide and looking into your eyes, that is incredibly seductive. Now, this is what I teach young men. Don't spend too much time looking into a girl's eyes. And don't spend time looking at her body either. These are things that arouse lust. But the deepest seduction comes from the coy look of her eyes.